Well, this is the latest painting in the exhibition, 1968. Of course, he went on painting until virtually the day he died in 1979. Most of the paintings in this exhibition are fairly naturalistic, I would say. This represents quite a considerable leap into not only is the subject matter abstracted, but actually the coloristic principles on which it's built up has become abstracted. That's to say, it's at a remove from the natural scene before him. You could say that he painted the scene in the emotions, the colour of the emotions that it evokes in him. But this is, in a way, a young man's painting, and it actually looks as fresh today as it did on the day it was painted. And this is a good example of his absolutely fully mature period, where, as you can see, the painting is really as much an incredibly refined and complicated composition in colour and shape as it is about a landscape. Probably more to do with painting than landscape, I would say. As he grew older, his vision became far, far more complex, and he could see far more colours in everything. Take this small area here. I mean, there are, I'm not counting, but I should think at least a dozen different colours in just this small area, and not only different colours, but different thicknesses and thinnesses of paint, different directions of brushstroke. You could even see a mini landscape in just this area here, because it is so suggestive. It's suggestive because there's just enough there for you to recognise something that you know from your own experience of landscape, but no more than that. It's left to you, the viewer, to invest it with your own memories, your own experiences, your own feelings about landscape or this type of landscape. In his last years, I heard him say more than once that he was torn between allowing the picture its own freedom to go where it liked, and yet holding on to that original inspiration, which he always needed, and he always painted out of doors in front of that inspiration. Even an abstract painting like this, that original inspiration mustn't be let go of, because then he said, you're out in the desert. I cannot think of any other English painter with this sheer dexterity. Let's forget all about what it's about and whether it's abstract or realist or anything like that. Just the sheer ability to handle the materials of an oil painter in such a masterly way. In fact, I can only think of Turner, really, looking backwards. Certainly no other English landscapist of the 20th century to compare with him.